Women have been conditioned by society to be, act, and think a certain way. Here at Girls IRL, we encourage women to challenge societal norms and embrace their femininity. With that being said, let's get into this week's episode. I'm just going to put a little disclaimer at the beginning of this episode. For the first 10 minutes, I was not recording with my microphone audio. I thought I hit record and clearly I didn't. So I apologize for the trash audio that you guys just experienced. But the rest of this episode is going to be crisp and clear, I promise. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of the Girls in Real Life podcast. I am your host, Mariah Clayton. I have to address something because if you guys hear like baby music and baby noises, Ace is here. Okay, it is, what day am I filming this? It's Thursday, September 14th. I am trying to get this podcast episode done today while I have Ace with me. His nanny was here yesterday. However, Ace had a night, Tuesday night on the 12th, and I ended up sleeping in on Wednesday while the nanny was here. So I didn't have enough time to film or record the podcast episode. And I was like, I'll just do it tomorrow while I have Ace. Like, I'll just see how it goes. So right now he is literally, I have his monitor right here. That's why I'm looking over here if you're watching me on YouTube. But I have his monitor right here and he's literally in his room, in his crib, watching a TV show called Goo Goo and Gaga. And he literally only likes one episode, and it's like the instruments episode. Anything else, any other thing, he is not paying attention to. But every time I put that episode on, he's glued in. He's ready to watch it. So I'm literally watching him in his crib right now, just playing and watching TV. So I don't know how long this is gonna last. I might have to hit pause and like come back to it once I put him down for a nap. But I figured I would just get started and see how long I got, right? But it's so cute because he's currently trying to learn how to crawl. So he does this thing where he like gets on his hands and knees and he doesn't really know how to move them together just yet, but he just like kind of rocks back and forth like he wants to move forward but he can't. And it is literally just the cutest thing ever. And I already know that when he starts crawling, it is going to be a hot mess because the boy is going to be everywhere. He already thinks that he can like move around and do whatever. So when he actually can, it's just going to be complete chaos. I'm going to have to baby proof this entire house, which just, I mentally took a note that I need to do that sooner than later. Yeah, that's just a little AC update for you. So in case you hear any noise, extracurricular noise, I'm sorry, okay? What else has been up? Your girl has officially decided that she doesn't want to be a bum anymore and has finally got herself back into the gym. And I must say, this is hard, okay? So I was on a little Pilates grind like over the summer, kind of in May and June-ish. I was going to a Pilates class like every week. The studio that I was at had this new member, new member deal, I guess. And so it was pretty cheap and you could take unlimited classes for like the whole entire month. And I was like, yeah. So I was like signing up for everything. Pilates, they had a bunch of other different kind of classes too. And I was very much enjoying it. I definitely do want to get back to Pilates. But that stuff is so expensive. It is insanely expensive. Like when my not free trial, it wasn't free, but when my little deal trial was up and they contacted me and was like, do you want to continue? I was like, yeah, absolutely. And then they sent over the prices and I was like, hold on. Like, I definitely want to be a Pilates princess. However, I don't got that Pilates princess money right now. So we're just going to have to hold off and I'll come back to you. So anyways, I started going back to the gym this past week because I weighed myself and I don't know why I did that because me and the scale, we're not friends. But I weighed myself just to kind of see where I was at because I could physically see that I was starting to gain weight and my clothes were starting to fit a lot tighter and I couldn't really, squeeze into my jeans anymore. And I'm just like, okay, I just need to see like how much I weigh. And I was appalled when I looked at the scale and saw what it said because it was literally the weight that I was when I was about 3 to 4 months pregnant. And I was just like, Absolutely not. I cannot continue living like this. I need to get myself back into the gym. I gotta get some kind of discipline, some kind of self motivation. I don't know, but it just needs to happen. So I decided I just need to go back to the gym. And right now I'm starting slow. I'm only going Mondays and Wednesdays when the nanny is here. And then Tuesdays and Thursdays I'm working out at home. But I am so sore. And I cannot even express to you how difficult these workouts have been for me. It really is crazy to see like old videos of myself from when I was like really in shape and going to the gym 5 times a week and all that stuff, and like seeing what my body looked like and seeing how my stamina was to what it is now. It is like a complete 180, and I honestly just I don't know. I'm trying not to be so hard on myself, but I really am just a little bit disappointed in myself because I always said that, I didn't want to let myself go when I became a mom. I didn't want to use Ace as an excuse to not, do something. And I feel like that's what I've been doing. I use him as an excuse. I'm too tired, or I can't work out because he's with me. I make up all these excuses in my mind. And in reality, like, I really can do it. I'm just choosing not to do it. So I had to like get my mental right real quick and just be like, girly, do you want to see the scale keep going up and up and up and up? Or do you want to get yourself together and kind of get your life where it needs to be? And of course I chose the latter. So I am back in the gym and it feels good, honestly. But like I said, I feel like I've been pretty hard on myself. My stamina is not what it used to be. I can't lift as heavy right now. I don't know, I just get tired so quickly. I can't really run as fast as I was running before. And I do realize like it's going to take time and I just need to be patient with myself and give myself a little bit of grace. But it's difficult for me to kind of see where I was to where I am now, because I know like what it was like when I was at my peak of fitness, and it's just not that right now. And I'm not saying that I hate my body. I actually low-key kind of love the weight that I've been putting on, because I look back at old pictures of myself and I was so tiny, you guys. Like I was literally so tiny. My waist was like a 23, 24-ish. My hips were probably like a 32. I don't know, like I was just very, very small and petite. And now I got a little bit of curves, okay? And I'm not hating it. My boobs, like I said, they've definitely toned way down from when I was breastfeeding, but I have noticed like they sit a little bit differently now. Like I have a little bit more cleavage, even if you're watching. Like this is way more than what I would have had beforehand. My hips are a little bit wider. My butt is a little bit bigger. Okay, so I don't hate like all the changes, but it's really just like my tummy area. Like everything is just so loose and I'm used to just honestly being ripped and toned and like having a six-pack. But yeah, I'm trying to be patient with myself and just get into a consistent routine, because I know that once I do that I will start to see results. And again, my goal is not to lose a bunch of weight and like get back to how I was pre-Ace, because like I said, I really do enjoy the weight that I've been putting on just a little bit, but I just want to be toned. I want to be, like muscle. I want to have a cute little hourglass shape, and yeah, that's what I want. So that's what I'm going to achieve. Wow, I'm literally not even recording the audio on my computer, you guys. Shut up right now. You're joking. Wow, I was not even recording the audio on my microphone. I am so annoyed. Should I still use this? I think I'm still just going to use this because I've been talking for literally 10 minutes. There's no way I'm not going to use this. I am sorry for the trash ass audio the first 10 minutes of this video, but I literally cannot go back and record that. I just cannot do it. I cannot believe that just happened. I remember one time I literally recorded an entire episode thinking that I had hit record on my thing and I didn't. And so I literally only had the computer audio to go off of. And I was like, wow, this is horrible. But I could not redo that entire episode because sometimes I really just be going off the cuff and there are some things that just cannot be redone. So y'all are just going to have to deal with it. I'm just going to have to live with it. And that's what it's going to be. But moving on, and this is not the topic of today's episode. However, I just feel like I need a little bit of time to discuss this with you guys. Give me a good 5 to 10 minutes, and I promise we'll move on and get to what this episode is really about. But the Miss Universe organization has just eliminated the age limit for competitors. Like literally any woman of any age in the entire world can compete to be Miss Universe. So this means even down to our local state pageants and Miss USA, there's no age limit. And I honestly could not believe this when I saw it, because I had an inkling that they were going to raise the age limit maybe to like 30 or 32. But I don't think anybody could have expected that they just got rid of the age limit altogether. And I kind of talked about this a little bit on my TikTok. So if you already saw my video, I'm sorry if you're hearing me talk about this again. But I just feel like it needs to be discussed, because I really don't know what they were thinking or why they thought that this was a good idea. Because honestly, I don't know what point they are trying to prove. Like, what is the point of you eliminating the age limit and allowing any woman of any age to be able to compete? I just don't see the reason for it from my point of view. And honestly, I just think it's dumb. And I think that it's going to continue to run the system into the ground, because it's already on its way there. I think people are so over pageants at this point, and this is just probably going to be like the nail in the coffin. I don't know. I hate to say it. I love Miss USA. I want Miss USA to still be around, in the next 30, 40, 50 years. But at this rate, I really don't know. Miss USA used to be such like a high praise, like a high accolade, like something that was like a true huge accomplishment. And I just feel like over the years, we have seen it consistently become more and more watered down, less relevant. People don't really seem to care. And I think that it just has a lot to do with all of the changes that have happened over the past like decade, with the owners consistently changing, with the rules changing, with age limits changing, with the style of the pageant changing, with the production level changing from taking it off of primetime TV. Like there's just been so many wrong moves that I think the Miss USA organization has made as a whole. And I feel like they're trying so hard to like stay relevant and keep up with the times that it's doing more harm than good. Like I understand they want to be inclusive and have this motto that all women, should be confidently beautiful, and all women should be able to go after their dreams no matter their age. The limit does not exist. I get it, and I understand the sentiment, but I just don't think that is Miss USA's brand. Like it is just not. From the moment that Miss USA was born, it was a specific brand. There was a specific mission and vision, and I feel like they have steered away from that so much. Now, I do want them to be more inclusive. We've seen Black women be crowned multiple times. We've seen women with curly and natural hair be crowned. We've seen, athletic body types be crowned. Shout out Chesley. But have we seen a plus size girly crowned? No. Have we seen a disabled person crowned Miss USA? No. So I feel like they're screaming this inclusivity and pushing this inclusivity, but it's still not happening. Like you're just making all these rules for what? A money grab? Because that's really what it seems like. Like you just want more women to be able to compete so you can make more money and put more money in your pocket. And that just doesn't really make sense to me. As I stated in my TikTok, and I'm not trying to like beat a dead horse, but I really do believe that if older women wanted to compete in pageants, if women who were married want to compete in pageants, if women who have kids want to compete in pageants, newsflash, there are actually pageant systems out there for them. I don't understand why Miss USA is trying to branch off and do all of these different things when Miss USA just needs to be Miss USA and allow these other pageant systems to cater to these other women. I feel like that sounded so bad saying other women, but y'all get what I'm saying. It doesn't make sense. I don't think it needs to happen. I think this is going to do more harm than good. I don't foresee any of these state pageants crowning anyone over 30 or 32. I don't foresee Miss USA ever being a 45 or 50-year-old woman. I don't foresee Miss Universe ever being that. Like, I don't know. there are some things that you just don't need to do. Stop trying to be out of the box and like really just stick to what you know. At the end of the day, I think that there are rules and regulations in place for a reason. Everything is not for everyone. You wouldn't go to somebody in the army as what, a freaking 70-year-old girl and ask them to put you on the front line, because no, you can't. There are rules and regulations that are in place that would literally stop you from doing that. Like, you're not physically fit. You can't pass this test. You can't do this. You're not able to do that. Like, it doesn't make sense to me that like we apply this inclusivity stuff to things like modeling and pageants and whatever else that we try to put it on. Am I saying that it's impossible for a short person to be a model? Absolutely not. I'm not saying that at all. But you know what? There are still agencies out there who will not represent you if you are not 5'7" and up, right? But that's why you don't go to those agencies. You go to the agencies that are for you, that were made for you, for people of your size, of your whatever, right? Like, I don't know. We apply this logic to so many other things in our lives. But when it comes to pageants, everybody wants to be like, I need a turn, I need a chance. And it's just so comical, because I understand you can have a chance if you are within these boundaries. If you don't have any kids, if you're not married, if you're of this age, they never said anything about you can't compete if you're not this ethnicity. You can't compete if you're not this body type. You can't compete if you don't have this kind of hair. Were those standards that were set in place from it literally just being an organization created by white people? Absolutely. And so you had those stereotypes and people who think that because I don't look like this, then I can't or I shouldn't do that. And that's not the case at all. You can do that as long as you are in these parameters of these rules and regulations. However, I think when you just open it up to everyone, like just take the cap off completely, it's just like, what are you doing? Like, how does that logically make sense to have a 20-year-old and a 50-year-old competing in the same competition? It doesn't. It's not fair. I don't think that it's going to go well. And yeah, I don't like it, and I'm not going to continue beating a dead horse about this subject. If you want to hear more about my thoughts, just go watch my TikTok video. It was pretty long, but I mean, probably like 3 minutes. I don't know, whatever. Yeah, I don't want to give my attention to this anymore. I am also curious to see how Miss USA is going to go this year, because it is coming up. I think next week, the like 22nd or something ish, or the 29th, I don't know, 20 something, it's coming up. I'm really interested to see how this is going to go, what the production level is going to be like. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing left to say after that. I just think it's stupid. I think, if you have these rules set in place, why do they need to change? Like, I understand keeping up with the times and updating them, like, obviously do that, but to just throw away the cap completely and just open the floodgates up, like anybody can come and join. I don't know. I'm just not with it. What do y'all think? I feel like I might have been a little bit too harsh on my delivery in this, but I don't know. I have very strong opinions about it, so I can't really change that. But anyways, I'm going to move off this topic before the pageant fans come after me or try and screenshot me or cancel me. I don't know. Anyways, what is today's podcast episode about, girly? Let's get on topic. So today we are talking about 2023 fall trends. I know y'all have probably seen the TikToks and seen people talking about fall fashion, and I'm here for it, okay? If you're watching, I kind of got my little fall vibes going on. I got a little long sleeve bodysuit, olive green skirt on. My hair is up in this little half up, half down thing, and I feel real cute today. And me and Ace went on a walk this morning. It was literally like 78-ish degrees, and the sun wasn't too bad. Like, it was pretty cool and breezy outside. I don't know, it felt nice. So fall is definitely in the air, and I'm here for it. So that's why I want to talk about fall trends today and just kind of dive into the fall trends that I will be participating in, the fall trends that I hate. And yeah, we're just gonna be talking about fashion today. I feel like the past few episodes have kind of been a little bit heavy, not really heavy, but just more so like me trying to be motivational, inspirational, which I do love that, and I am that, but sometimes I just want to be a girl. I'm just a girl and I just want to have fun and talk about clothes with my girlfriends. So I'm sure you probably know this unless you've been sleeping under a rock, but the color for the fall of 2023 is red, okay? And I actually love this because I feel like we associate red a lot with Christmas. So it's interesting for me to see it in the fall seasons. But like I said, I'm absolutely here for this. I think the color red is sexy. I think that it's vibrant. I think that it is a statement. And honestly, every girl on the planet looks good in red. Let's just be real. But specifically, they're saying like that cherry red, that more deep, I don't even know how to describe the color, but it's like a more deeper, bloodier red, I guess. Not so much like a bright, vibrant, fiery red, but a little bit more toned down and muted. And also like the burgundies and the maroons, of course, are all shades of red that are good for the fall. So the color for the fall of 2023 fashion is red. Get on it, girly, okay? You can accessorize. You don't have to wear a full red outfit, okay? You can accessorize like with your boots or with a purse, maybe a fun belt, some chunky earrings, your shades, or some glasses. I don't know. I think that you can have a lot of fun with it and play with a lot of the pops of color. So that's definitely a trend that I'm going to be participating in. I got some red cowboy boots in my cart right now, some red pointed toe boots, and I don't know if I'm gonna pull the trigger on them, but they are sitting there in case I do decide to get them. Since we're on the topic of colors, some other colors that I saw the girlies talking about were like the forest olivey green, which is kind of why I wore this skirt today. I feel like this has always been a pretty standard fall color, that like olive green, army green, but I love it. I think it's a really pretty color and also just great for fall. But again, we don't really see a lot of greens until the Christmas time. So I do like the fact that, we're seeing a lot more olive green, a lot more of these statement jackets, a lot more of these like fun cargo pants. I don't know. I'm here for it. Chocolate brown obviously is always a good color for the fall, and there is something good just about like a chocolatey brown color that I just love and live for. I love like chocolate blazers or like brown blazers. I love a good like brown pants. Like I have these brown leather pants. I doubt I can still fit them, but I I still have them in my closet. That I love to wear. They were from Meshki and they were just the perfect shade of brown. Brown jackets, brown boots. We know the vibes, okay? But a color that actually shocked me that I saw people talking about was yellow. And I was like, wow, I would have never chosen to wear yellow in the fall. Like, that's kind of interesting. So I don't think I'm going to be hopping on the yellow train. But, they were saying not like a super bright yellow, but more of a muted yellow, almost like a mustardy yellow or just like a pale yellow, if that makes sense. And I've seen, the pictures from the runway and all that stuff, but like I just don't I'm not with it. I just don't think yellow is a fall color. I don't think that's a trend that I would be participating in at all, but would love to see if you guys are interested in styling yellow in the fall. I would love to see how that goes. So those are pretty much the colors of the season: the red, the green, the brown, and the yellow. Now I just want to talk about some trends that I've been seeing like all over TikTok and what the girlies are saying is going to be hot this fall. So the first thing is a statement jacket. And I feel like I kind of mentioned this when I was talking about the colors, but a statement jacket meaning like picking a color of the season and really just getting a statement jacket in that color, whether it be like a long trench coat, like a leather jacket, a bomber jacket. You could even do some fun colored denim. Obviously, when you are in the fall time, like jackets are essential depending on where you live. I mean, I'm in Louisiana, so it's really not very often where I need a jacket, more so in the like late October, November-ish times. So I don't really have that many jackets, but the jackets that I do have are like pretty standard. I have like a long kind of like cozy jacket that's I guess it's more of like a off-white. I know people don't wear white after Labor Day, but I do. Anyways, it's like a cream color, I guess. And then I also have like a deeper brown, like more of like a camel fuzzy jacket. What else do I have? I don't have any bomber jackets. I got rid of all of my bomber jackets because bomber jackets I feel like were so like 2016, right? Like I used to have a few different bomber jackets, and I just feel like for me they went a little bit out of style. But I am interested in finding like a good leather bomber jacket in maybe like a deep maroon color or like a good brown or even a black. Honestly, I need to go thrifting. But yeah, statement jackets. Statement jackets, I think, are a great way, again, to kind of add a pop of color, kind of show off your style a little bit more. And I also think jackets kind of elevate a look. Like I have this look on right now, this black bodysuit and this skirt, but if I threw on like a full length jacket or like a leather trench coat or even just like a blazer over this, it would just elevate the look so much. So I think you have a lot of options when it comes to jackets and what types of jackets that you can get, and also incorporating that with whatever your style is currently. The next trend that I've been seeing that I have been loving is the off the shoulder trend. So the girlies are getting like these off the shoulder sweaters, like these thick, chunky knit sweaters, and they look so cute and cozy. Off the shoulder dresses, obviously, really just kind of like exposing this neckline that we have. And if I'm being honest, I feel like that part of a woman is just so beautiful to me. Like what is this called? The décolleté. Is that what it's called? I hope I don't sound stupid, but I think that's what it's called. Just like this neck chest area. And for me, like I like to have it exposed. Like even now, I'm kind of wearing like this square neck. And it's not really off the shoulder, but it's more just like open. But I do love a good like off the shoulder moment because you get to just kind of like, I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. I just think it's so fun. I know some girls are like hesitant about having their shoulders out. Maybe you feel like you have too wide of a shoulders or too broad, or like you don't like the way that your shoulders look. So I get that it's not for everybody, but I think that if you can pull it off, then it really does look very beautiful, effortless, elegant. I don't know. I just love a good off the shoulder moment. Let's talk about something that I hate for a second. A trend that is going around that I hate and will not be participating in. Why are we putting ties on? Why are we wearing ties with our outfit? I feel like this was a thing back in like, I don't even know, like the 2010s or something. I feel like I've seen Demi Lovato on Disney Channel wear a tie with something, and Selena Gomez. Like, I feel like that was that era of like girlies wearing ties. And I thought we were past that. But clearly, we are not. And I have been seeing so many people say that like ties are such a cute accessory. You can put it on with like a little button up or whatever. And I'm just like, no, I don't want to wear a tie. I don't think I could pull off a tie. If I see it on someone else and I see it styled nicely, and I don't know, I feel like I might be able to appreciate it. But for me personally, I just will not be participating in the tie trend because I just don't like it. I don't see the point in it. I think it looks ugly, but to each their own. These are just my opinions, okay? Since we're on the topic of things that I don't like, let's talk about the shoe trend from hell that I am not ready for it to come back, and that is the ballet flats. Okay, now when I was in middle school, I had a pair of ballet flats. They were silver. I didn't like them then, and I do not like them now. First of all, I remember my feet smelling so rancid when I would wear those shoes because you don't wear them with socks. Like it's literally just your bare feet in there, and they're getting all sweaty and nasty and gross and whatever, right? But then also you only get a limited amount of wear out of these shoes. Like these are not heavy duty shoes that you can just go walking around in for hours and days, right? Like these are very delicate shoes. They're very thin. They're very much like can't do too much. So when I saw that people were actually wearing like the ballet flats again, I was appalled because again, like the ties, I thought that we were kind of like past this situation. Like I never thought that I would see these shoes coming back in style, and here they are. But I guess all the trends just are reoccurring and never ending, right? I don't know. I just feel like for me personally, you will never catch me in a ballet flat. In a flat shoe, period. Unless it's a tennis shoe, I am in some sort of heel, whether it's like a chunky boot, whether it's like stilettos. I don't know. I need a heel. I'm short. I want my legs to look extended. I like the way that it elevates an outfit. I just cannot do the flat shoe things. Like even the loafer trend, I'm really not into that. I don't think that would be very flattering on me either. The little slingbacks, like the things like your flat shoe and then you have the little sling back that goes around your ankle. I'm not with that. I'm not with this trend. Somebody prove me wrong. Somebody style me, find me a pair of shoes that I just like cannot resist and put me in an outfit. And you might be able to change my mind, but I very highly doubt it. Yeah, it's not for me. Something that is for me, though, that I didn't think would be for me is these little denim maxi skirts. I've been seeing these skirts everywhere and I have never been a maxi skirt kind of girl. Like I said, I like my legs to be shown. I like my legs to look extended and long even though they're very short. But I just never thought that a maxi style skirt or dress would compliment me just because I am so short. I feel like if things are covering my legs, then I just look cut off and more short than usual. I don't know. Is that logical? Am I making sense? I have no idea. But I have been seeing these like denim maxi skirts going around and on Pinterest, and I actually really do like them. I like the ones that either have a very high slit though, or that are like kind of cut open on the side. I've seen a couple of those on Amazon, and that is something that I can get behind. I love a good slit, love a good like open leg moment. Like I said, I like to show off my legs. I don't know. But yeah, that's definitely something that I'm going to participate in as well. I have been looking at a denim skirt and I want to get it. I just again haven't gotten it yet because I'm waiting on your girl to get some more money. But I'm just keeping it real. But yeah, I really do love the denim maxi skirt trend and also just like this denim on denim trend that I see going on. I feel like denim will just never go out of style. You can wear denim in the summertime, in the springtime, fall, and winter. Like it is just staples that you need to have in your closet. They're very versatile. I think once you have like a good pair of jeans, a good skirt, like a good denim jacket, you can literally put together any outfit. And the denim on denim, it literally doesn't even have to match. Like you could literally wear two different shades of denim and just kind of make it all work together. I just think it looks so good. Another trend that I'm liking, I just feel like so many of these trends, I've seen them when I was in like middle school and high school and now they're back. But another trend that I like is like these sheer shirts with literally just like a cute little bra or bralette under it. And also kind of along that same line, the exposed bra trend. I feel like at a time it was so taboo to show your bra and like have your bra strap showing, which I think is dumb because everyone in the world knows that women wears bras, right? But it's like if your bra strap is showing, it's such an embarrassing thing, right? People are like, your bra strap, cover it up, fix it. Like, why is it so secretive? Like, yes, I'm wearing a bra, I have boobs, they need to be held up by something. So what is the problem if it shows a little bit? Now, I'm speaking for other women because me personally, I really don't be wearing bras like that. Sports bras, yes. Regular bras, no. Like I don't even have a bra on now. Sometimes I do need to, depending on the outfit. But in my day to day life, I'm hardly ever wearing a bra. But that's besides the point because it shouldn't be as taboo as it used to be. And I feel like with this exposed bra trend and like these sheer tops, we're literally using our undergarments as fashion. And I am obsessed with it. Like I love the little corsets that we're seeing, the cute lacy bras that we're seeing, the bralettes. Like I am here for it. Even wearing like your bra as a straight up top, I think is just a major flex. And like you got to have some confidence to do that. And I just think it looks so good. So another thing that I've been seeing on TikTok is that the 70s style is like very in right now, like just, you know, the big flared pants and the funky colors, the like interesting different silhouettes, the plaids, that is like very in now. And I am not the hugest fan of 70s style. Like I love a good flared pants. I feel like I had an era where I was literally obsessed with flared bottoms and I no longer even own those. I don't know. I would much rather like a straight leg jean or even just like a wide leg, but not like the flared out bottoms. I feel like maybe for certain occasions, but for me personally, I don't think I'll be heavily participating in like pulling from the 70s for my style inspo this fall. But the TikTok girly says that is in. So if you are a vintage lover and are obsessed with the 70s, now is your time to shine, boo. Another thing that is in style that I hate, that I do not like, are these biker boots. These chunky, black, thick leather biker boots with the huge silver metal buckles on the side. I'm not here for that. I think it's giving very much goth. It's giving very much misunderstood teen. It's giving very much like Paramore back in circa 2008. I don't know. I'm just not here for the strong biker boots. I never really have been. Actually, I lie. I take that back because again, this is a style that has been recycled. But I did have a pair of like those leather, I don't even think they were called biker boots at the time, but they were a pair of black leather boots that I had with the buckles on the side. I guess it was more so like a military type boot. You guys know what I'm talking about when those are in style. I used to be obsessed with that. I saw all the girls wearing it. I was like, I need to get a pair of these. And I did have a pair. And I used to wear them with my skinny jeans. I used to wear them with like dresses and skirts. And it was just a bad time. So the biker boots coming back, I mean, they're chunkier than ever, let me tell you. I don't know. It's just not for me. And I also feel like black shoes, like unless it's like a really sexy black boot or like a ankle boot or something, I just feel like black shoes for me personally just make my feet look weird. Like I don't even wear black tennis shoes. That's how much I don't like black shoes. Like I said, unless it's a heel, unless it's a boot, not a biker boot, but like an actual boot with a heel on it. I just you won't see me wearing black shoes really. I don't know what it is about it, but I just feel like it makes my feet look weird and like just kind of cuts my body off in a weird way. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I just don't know how to style myself. I feel like as I'm talking, that's becoming a realization is that maybe I just don't know how to style this stuff. Because I personally can't see myself wearing these particular things. Going back to a few other things that I do like from this season, the trends that I've been seeing, we have like the business chic, which again, I think this is something that can be worn like year round. You don't just have to be in the fall to specifically wear like business suits. But I honestly think every single woman in the world needs a staple suit that they have in their closet, whether it's a pantsuit, a skirt suit. You need like a power suit, a statement that says like I'm here. Because wearing dresses and skirts and cute little crop tops, that's fun and all and it's cute. But I'm telling you, when I put on a good pantsuit with a blazer and all, I feel so powerful. I feel like I'm on top of the world, like nothing can stop me. I feel like it's so suitable for so many different body types. It just looks good on every single woman. I'm here for the oversized blazers. I'm here for the pantsuits, the skirt suits, the open blazers with the cute little bralettes underneath. Like I am here for all of that. Something that I was so excited when I saw. I don't know if you guys know Adrienne Bailon Houghton now, but we know her as Adrienne Bailon or Chuchi from the Cheetah Girls. She has a brand called Lavoot, and it used to just be specifically handbags, and then they ventured off into loungewear during the pandemic, and now they have ventured off into making suits. And when I tell y'all, these suits look bomb. Like the blazers to the pants to the freaking little accessories that they have to go with it. Like they have this cute little bandeau and like these little sports bras and sports pants. Like she did the damn thing. It looks absolutely incredible, and I definitely want to buy something. She has so many different styles. She has like an oversized style look, and that could be unisex. She has like different names. They're like all in French, and I'm not even gonna try to pronounce them, but she has like one that's more fitted, one that's more baggy, one that's more sporty. Like she really just, I don't know, she just did it and it looks so good. So if you are interested in like owning a suit or looking into where you can buy a good quality suit from, I would start there. She had a New York fashion week like pop-up shop and everything, and I've heard nothing but great things. The quality looks insane, and yeah, I just love Adrienne and anything that she does. She's my girl for life, so I definitely want to support her and just see what her suits are talking about. Wow, I feel like I'm going through this episode so fast. We're on my last two things. So, the last two things that I've been seeing for fall trends, one is the monochromatic look, which again, I feel like is something that we have seen before, but the monochromatic look with like these specific fall colors of like the reds and the greens and I guess the yellows now. And just seeing how people are styling them. I love a good monochromatic look, okay? It is a statement. It is very much like you know your color palette, you know how things work together. It doesn't even have to be the same shade of the color. And that's what I love the most about monochromatic. Like you could wear these deep purple pants with this bright purple top and a plum blazer and it would look like so put together because it's all in the purple family. So I think monochromatic looks are definitely a way that you can kind of play with color a little bit this year, kind of play with your fashion and stepping out of your comfort zone and wearing things that you probably wouldn't wear together. Because I'll be honest, me, like I said, clearly I don't really know how to style myself, but I've never successfully put together a monochromatic look that I think looks good together. It might look good to some other people, I don't know, but it's something that I've tried to do but just have never been successful at. So when I see people do it and do it right, I'm just like, damn, what am I doing wrong? Like, how does she make that look so good from her head to her toes? Like, everything just on point. I can't do anything but just like look in awe and be inspired by it because it honestly is just like such a statement look. Like, I'm here, I'm wearing the same color of everything, so what? And then the last little trend that I'm interested in this trend. I just don't know how it would work on my body, but it is like the windbreaker athletic type thing that's been going on, like the really baggy pants, the windbreaker sets that were in style in like the 90s when my dad was literally boxing and running track. He has so much like windbreaker material stuff in his closet. But all of that stuff is coming back, like the nylon, the very lightweight jackets that make the fun little noises. I don't know why I did that. This is not windbreaker material, but you guys get what I'm trying to say. I love that that is coming back in style. I just don't know how it would look on me personally because I feel like I haven't found a pair of baggy pants that I think would look good on me. And again, I think it's because I am so tiny, like 5'5", you know? I just don't see how that would look good on me. I feel like maybe I might look like my clothes are swallowing me and taking control of me. And I don't want that to happen. So maybe I just need to like find the right pair of pants because I've also seen the like parachute pants that have been going on too. And it looks interesting. Even like the cargo pants. I've never owned a pair of cargo pants because I just feel like the pockets would make everything look so weird on my legs. But maybe I just need to go out and try it. Step out of my comfort zone a little bit and just see how it goes. But I'm a firm believer of like, if you're going to have baggy pants, you got to have a tiny shirt. If you're going to have a baggy shirt, you got to have a tiny mini skirt or like form-fitting pants or something. Because I just feel like if you're wearing baggy, then you do look like your clothes are swallowing you. You look like you don't have a figure. Like it's just very boxed and like one dimensional. But I feel like when you play with different fits and styles, it works together and it makes you look more, what am I trying to say? I don't know. It just looks better. Okay. But yeah, wow. That actually concludes my little 2023 fall trends episode. I feel like I went through that so fast, but I'm not mad at it, honestly. I was pressed for time, okay? Ace is still napping, so that's good. What time is it? I think it's literally, yeah, it's 1:40, about to be 2 o'clock. I have not consumed anything today except water, so I need to go and eat. Hopefully I can do that before he wakes up. And I'm sorry if this episode felt rushed. I was just literally trying to get through it because I knew that he was going to be acting crazy. And again, I'm so sorry about the audio in the beginning. I promise, well, I don't want to promise. I will try my best to not let that happen again. But y'all know how it goes, okay? I know y'all get me. Y'all forgive me. You love me. But yeah, I hope this episode was fun. I hope you guys got a little insight on the fall trends if you haven't been plugged in like me. I cannot wait to see how you guys style yourselves this fall. I'm going to be pulling inspiration from y'all. I'm going to be pulling inspiration from Pinterest and just having fun with it this fall. So, anyways, like I said, I'm going to go while I still have time to kind of do some things for myself while Ace is still asleep. But I love you guys so much. Thank you for listening. I hope you guys have a great Monday, a great week, and I will talk to y'all in my next episode. Bye.